The suffering, pain, and sorrow that haunts, that grips, and surrounds the human life in existence are not always about loss, tragedy, and other unexpected, uncontrollable, unchangeable events or accidents in life, but is also about what the government does, what we face externally, an outward of our influence that is fundamentally removed from our control because it's controlled by the government itself, what we face, what we undergo because of the elected government, because of the leadership system that we have supported, admired, and helped create and pave the way in one way or another. What the government inevitably provides us with is what we get, and that is what our life becomes. That is what our job, profession, success are, and that is what we are living with, either in very low salary or in no jobs, in unemployment, inflation, poverty, unfreedom, inequality, because of the government's failure, because of the system's failure, because of the tyrannical, controlling capitalistic system that exploits people's wealth, manipulates their perception of reality, and steals away their basically wealth, resources, success as well, and replaces all that with machinery, reducing labor, reducing the number of workers in the process, and replacing everything with AI and machinery so that they do not have to pay us, we don't have to become employees. So it's a dangerous world, anyways. So we eventually face what the government makes for us, creates for us to perpetually keep us in poverty, unemployment, inequality, so that we always remain and become poor. What we are being provided by the government is what we get, and that is our mood, that is our behavior, that dictates our frustration, bitterness, which is the language of unemployment anyway. So if we are facing inflation, if we're experiencing poverty and unemployment, then that is the system's failure. That is due to the governmental collapse. That is because of the irresponsible insincerity being practiced, carried out by the government system and forces or institutions themselves in one or another. Not that we failed. The government fails us, the state fails us in not being able to create and then provide us with success, prosperity, and wealth, riches, fortunes, etc., for which it has been supported and established, to be honest. But we don't necessarily fail ourselves. The system is authoritarian, it controls, dictates, and then destroys us. Through consistent manipulation and exploitation of our resources, it destroys us. But we don't necessarily destroy ourselves, because the system makes available everything for us to consume, to control, and then it coerces us, it punishes us. So the system in itself is the dictator. It is dictatorial, capitalistic, authoritarian. It is fundamentally responsible for the destruction of the people or the